Oh my God. You know what's so crazy? Like, Justin Bieber, you're such a liar. It's not okay. Like, people who don't know themselves is not okay. It's not. You don't even know your own immigrant story. They don't know like the steps that their parents made to like get to certain territories. These disrespectful kids over there. He's such a liar. Cause he's from like Stratford, London, Ontario area. Like obviously, like your parents came through like the Detroit Windsor border. It's clear as day from Turkey. It's clear. He just lies. All they know how to do is just lie. It makes so much sense. And that's why you made your way up to Stratford, right? They just lie. And you know what's sickening? Like, he doesn't even talk about how he's Latino. He doesn't. All you know how to do is just lie. You don't know how to tell the truth. You don't know your own ancestry. You don't know your own ancestral history. You don't know anything proper that came from your own parents. You shouldn't have did what you did to me. That's all I have to say. You should no. You should not have done what you did. You shouldn't have interfered with my work, and you should have been focusing on your own work. What was your job? You should have focused on your own healing. That's what you should have did from the beginning. Somebody should have told you, Justin. That is crazy, man. That is crazy, man. It's about all the stuff that he made up. Like, he made up a lot of lies. Like, a lot. A lot of hate, a lot of gossip, a lot of discrimination. Right, Justin? Watching me. Right, Justin? And you wanted me to sacrifice myself for the likes of you, right? Because you never wanted to do any work. Huh? That's so bad, man. Nah, man. These people have to understand something, like, cause I'm from Canada, and like the story is different. Every story out of like immigrants is different. It's not the journey is different, and government how the government it all comes down to their mentality. Yeah, it all comes down to it. So I mean, like, the difference is like giving somebody a house or giving someone a hotel. You understand me? Like, that's the difference. Mhm. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. That's great. He's still. I don't really care about Justin, but he's still trying to like creep in my life. He's still trying to do it. Yeah. Right now, he's trying to hang off of my DM and Lilith's energy because that's how it started. He's attached to my DM. Yeah. So you know how they're in Aspen right now? It's the energy coming from my DM and Lilith. That's what they're trying to live through now. They shapeshift themselves through that. You know what I mean? It's really sad. Like, someone actually chose to live their life to be a shapeshifter. They just refuse to acknowledge who they are, where they came from, and you never had it. That means he had no respect for his mother, and that means he had no respect for his father. Justin Bieber, you rejected your own mother and you rejected your own father. That's what he did in this lifetime. Eh? And then you chose to sit around and want to tamper with other people's lives. My life in particular. Huh? They're the ones who they chose spiritual disorders. That's what you chose to do. Nobody told you to act that way. You chose to be that way. That's pretty sad because, like, I've met some awesome Turkic people in my life. You understand me? I met some really nice ones, and like There are like, I had a Turkic friend growing up. I had a friend from Iran and I had a friend from Turkey, and they treated us like gold. Like we were living our lives. We went to the same school with each other and everything. Like my experience around Turkic people growing up, it was never this situation with like how Justin be like how he is. It was never that way. You know what I mean? It's just weird, like because Turkic people had their own law, like they had their own laws back in the day. Yeah, but I think the issue with Justin is because they did not. They're from Turkey, so they did not want to accept the life of their own indigenous, who they were, their own indigenous. There was some issues, historically, with the what do they call it, colonialism with them, but we're in 2025 now, so it's like you don't need anybody, Justin, to connect yourself with your own ancestry, like to try and figure it out. Like you don't need certain people to do that work for your own self, for your own good. You don't need, I don't need to be the one to be telling you who you are. All those insecurities, but I'm just reflecting back, in from Canada, like it's your own mother's fault. It's his own mother's fault. You should have. It's important for people as a race or a culture to take the time. You have to learn to work out some issues as a culture. You're not to go and project yourself onto people like me. Oh, because I'm black. Oh, let's try and blame her, or she's the one that's supposed to solve our issues. That was wrong. What you did to me was wrong. And now they want to literally trying to, the whole time you've been here, trying to inject yourself into my timeline, stealing, walking around you're trying to hang on to a whole bunch of false codes. Can you imagine, like, come on, like, you never went through certain type of experiences, especially like the black female experience. You never went through those issues. So why would you try and carry? It's like you wanted to take on a black person's burden historically while ignoring your own traumas. You're wrong for that, man. You are 100% false, Justin. No. I'm sorry. He needs to do better. Go do better for yourself, because like I've been talking about for a while. Like back in the day, everybody was poor back in the day. If it wasn't for God's mercies, if it wasn't for the grace of God, that's all I have to say to you, Justin. When it comes to me in my life, if it wasn't for the grace of God, it's a sad situation that you can't draw those conclusions. But when it comes to me in my existence, it's God Himself that saved me. And it's still not their business. How God chose to save a culture or a race of people is still not their business to it's not your business to tell, Justin. It's not. It's just no. It came down to if people wanted to believe an illusion or a lie. That's not that you have no business talking about me. Whether what you want to believe in, that's you, but you had no business trying to step into my lane. That is the issue. That is so crazy, man. It's weird. Like, I'm just thinking about back in the day. Like, People from Europe, from Turkey, they come to North America all the time. I remember there was a time, it was like 1999, and I was still in high school, and I had a Syrian professor, and they were he fled Syria because they had a war around that time, and he had a big projector on on showing us how beautiful their country was, and then it looks like Maui. He was showing us all those little things, but they never forget their journey. As a people, they never forget where they came from. You know, so the point is that, like, everybody has their moments when they're insecure. That's the issue. But you using racism, Justin? Mm-mm. No, 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 no. How he used racism to try and, like, try and work his way through somebody else's life. No, 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 no. I think he's he needs to go get the go. You need to go get the shingles vaccination. That's what you should go do for yourself, Justin. Stop lying to yourself. Literally, like, violating my human rights. You know what I mean? That's just, that's crazy, man. All because they don't see the reality of their own life because they rejected themselves. That's crazy, man. All this stuff is crazy, man. Playing around with people's chakras, all these lies about this energetic attachment. It was all a lie, you know. It was all a lie. All of it was a lie. Justin, you're a liar. Just complete liar. That's all. You're from Turkey. You're a Turk. Respect just wasn't there. That's the argument. Yeah, respect wasn't there. Hmm. Hmm. Oh God. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that type of people around them. I'm being honest with you. The people, the destroyers. That's what he is. Nobody wants that around. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. Like, they had their own. I'm tired right now. I don't want to talk anymore. But they had their own history. They had their own linguistics, and that was up to you, Patty, as a mother, to steer your own child back into who he is as a person, his own roots. That was your responsibility. You had no right to throw your child on me. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm just gonna relax, but yeah, I just had a thought. It just reminded me of the time, when I was traveling and stuff, and then it's about the truth of what occurred historically back in the day. Yeah, the immigration story, right? Stop lying to yourself, Justin. Go back to your roots. Bye.